Okay, let's start in butterfly pose, feet together, knees relaxed towards the floor. Let's try sitting up really straight and then reach the arms and fold forward. And then you can let your back round. Let your head hang. Breathing here as you breathe, feeling your upper body become heavier towards the floor. Just stretching the lower back and then coming up your spine. Feeling this opening in the hips. And let's walk the hands back, stack your spine. And then let's bend the right knee on the floor in front of you. Let's stack the left leg on top. Bring into our shoelace legs. And getting a little different opening in the hips here. Feel free to bring the upper body forward. And from here, let's do a little twist. So just bring the right hand to over the top of your left knee, and then left arm goes behind, and then stomach in, twist to your left. Nice tall spine here. And let's untwist, switch legs. So lean back, release your legs, and then let's bring the bend the left knee on the floor in front, stack your right knee over the left knee. Heels can be in close or a little farther away from your hips. And option 2, bring the upper body forward to intensify the stretch. As you stretch, trying to keep your mind focused on the sensations that you're feeling and on breathing and noticing as you hold the stretch, do those sensations change? Okay, stack the spine. Let's twist to the right. So bring the left arm over the right knee, right arm behind. So inhale, exhale, pull the belly in and twist to the right. Again, trying to keep the spine nice and long, stacked. Untwist, and let's come onto all fours. And let's start with some big hip circles. So bring your right leg out, and then let's bring that knee out and around and under, and then send the right leg back. So big circles here, bending the knee as it comes under you, and then straightening towards the back. Doing this with control, feeling your muscles, noticing the muscles that you're using to do this in a controlled way. Let's set the right knee down and let's do the same on the left side. So extend the left leg back. And then let's bring knee out to the side. And after your next rotation, bring the left knee down. Now let's turn to the side, send that right foot behind you, left leg comes out, and left arm reaches overhead. So supported side plank here, big side stretch. And now let's lift the left leg up till it's parallel to the floor, strengthening those outer hip muscles. And then reach back, see if you can grab your left foot. Kick your foot into your hand, pulling that left shoulder back, coming into a big back bend here and feeling a nice deep stretch in the shoulder, the left hip and quad. Okay, let's release with control back to all fours. And let's go on the other side. So pivot that left foot behind you, right foot out to the side, reach overhead with your right arm. And starting with a big side stretch here. You might even try just rotating your chest a little towards the ceiling. Noticing how that changes the position of your stretch. And now let's lift the right leg parallel to the floor, feeling the muscles in the outer hip working. Keeping your abdomen engaged. And then let's reach back, grab your right foot on the pinky toe side. And again, kicking the foot back into your hand. Feeling that stretch in the right shoulder. Coming into a back bend. And let's slowly release back to all fours. And walk the hands forward, keep the hips where they are, coming into our melting heart. Think about softening between your shoulder blades, so your chest comes closer to the floor, chin or forehead on the floor. Feel this opening in your shoulders and chest. Walk the hands back. Sit back on the heels. And go into eagle arms. So bring the right arm under left, cross at the elbows and wrists. Twist the arms tight, thumbs facing your nose. And let's lift the elbows up and feel this stretch in the shoulders. Shoulders down away from your ears as you're lifting your elbows up. And release. And then let's bring left arm under right, cross at your elbows and wrists. Twist your arms tight. Lift your elbows. Breathing into the back of your shoulders, upper back. And release. Just do a small back bend, stand up on your knees. Hip width apart, feet hip width apart. Hands on the back of your hips. Squeeze your elbows together, squeeze your shoulders back and down. And let's just look up, lift up out of your waist and drop the head back. Just a tiny little back bend here. And then back to stacked spines down in your heels. And let's walk the hands forward. Coming into our first downward dog. Let's plant the palms, spread your fingers, tuck your toes under, and lift your hips. Just bend the knees one by one, feeling that nice stretch in the calves and the back of the legs. And now let's just bend the right knee deeply, really letting the weight settle into that left heel, feeling that stretch in the left leg. And let's switch, bend the left knee deeply, settling your weight into that right heel. And then going into our neutral down dog. Remembering to press into your fingers and knuckles, rotate the triceps in and up towards the ceiling. And now let's raise the right leg up, bend the right knee open, hips out to the side. Big hip stretch. And let's step the right foot forward. Coming into our low lunge here. Plant your left palm, right arm up, twist. And let's set that back knee down. See if you can reach back and grab your left foot, making this into a quad stretch. Release your left foot, arm up. Let's pop that left knee back off the floor. Right hand down. And then straighten the front leg, coming into a pyramid pose here. So both legs straight. Feeling that stretching in the back of the right leg. Back down into the calf of the back leg. Right, let's bend back into that front knee. Set the back heel down, come up into our warrior two. Squeezing the inner thighs, pressing down into your heels. Nice deep bend in that front leg. Active arms. Let's reverse the warrior. Reach and stretch your right arm overhead, chest facing the side. Feeling that side stretch on the right side. Let's keep the upper body where it is, straighten the front leg. And use your abdominal muscles to bring your upper body back to a stacked spine. And then let's shift the hips back, coming into our triangle, lightly touching the front shin, reach up from there. And from here, let's do some arm circles. So reach that left arm forward, and then down, and then back, and then up. So nice deep breath here. And exhale to come down, and inhale to come up. Let's do a few more of these at your own pace with your breath. Trying to use your core strength here, no weight with the right hand on the leg. And stopping at the top, let's bend the right knee, come back down to our low lunge. And step back into plank. Shift your weight forward, lower all the way to the mat. Let's come into our cobra pose. Squeeze your legs, press your feet into the floor. Lift your upper body off the floor using just your back strength. And then push back into downward dog. Nice deep breath and then exhale through the mouth. And let's lift the left leg up in the air, bend the knee, open your hips out to the side. Enjoying that hip opening stretch. And then let's bring that left knee forward and through, and down into our low lunge. Plant the right palm, left arm up. And then let's drop the back knee and reach back, grab the right foot. Pull that foot in, feeling this quad stretch on the right side. And then release the right foot. Left arm up, lift the back knee off the floor. And left hand down, and let's straighten the front leg. If you can bring that back heel to the floor. Need to shorten your step, you can. Trying to keep your hips square facing forward here. Keeping your abdomen engaged. Bend back into the front knee. And then let's come up into our warrior two. Legs here, pressing into the soles of your feet, squeezing your inner thighs towards each other, squeezing the shoulder blades in and reaching the fingers out. And then let's reverse warrior, lightly touching the back leg, reach overhead, the left arm. Straighten the front leg, keeping your upper body just how it is. Using your core strength to lift up and out of your waist. And then with abdomen engaged, come back to standing. And then send the hips back. Triangle, lightly touching the left shin. Reach up with your right fingertips. And let's do our arm circles again here. So nice deep breath. Then exhale as you come forward and down. Inhale as you come back up. And do a few of these at your own pace with your breath. And stop at the top. Let's bend the front knee. Back to our low lunge. Step back into plank. And then slowly lower down. Cobra pose. And from here, let's come into our sphinx pose. So bring your elbows underneath your shoulders. Palms come straight out in front. Press your palms and forearms into the floor and drag back. So pull your chest forward through your arms. Then if you'd like, you can come into seal pose, bring the palms out a little wider and start to straighten your elbows. So again, trying to bring the chest forward, thinking about bending in the upper spine, shoulders down and back. If you want even more, you can walk your hands in a little closer. And then let's lower back down to the mat. Bring your right arm out to the side with a bend in the elbow. And let's press up onto the right side, stretching the front of the right shoulder. And then come back under your stomach, and let's do the other side. Left arm out to the side, 90-degree angle with your elbow. And then press up onto your left side until you feel that stretch in the left shoulder. Raising or lowering your elbow, depending on how much intensity you want or need. Go back onto your stomach. And let's push back into a downward dog. Lengthening through the sides of your torso. And look forward between your hands. Let's step or hop to the front of your mat. Feet hip width apart, bend your knees. Let your upper body hang. Maybe grab your elbows. Breath. Release your arms, stomach in, slowly round up, keeping your arms heavy. And chin up last. And from here, let's step the right foot behind the left, so crossing your legs. We're going to bend that left leg, the front one, and then left hand to hip, and let's reach the right arm up and over. So the right leg is straight. You should feel a big side stretch here on the right side. And come back up to center. Let's cross the left leg behind the right. Bend left leg, bend the front leg, keep the left leg straight. And then left arm up and over. Really getting into the side, the left hip and torso. Come back up to standing. From here, palms together at the center of your chest. Let's lift the right leg. Finding our balance here, eyes focused one spot. You're going to slowly send this back into a lunge. So right leg goes back and into the front leg. And here we are in our high lunge. Let's twist to the left. Left hand coming to the back thigh, right arm reaching up and over. And then face front again. Let's come back into that right knee lift. Right knee lifted up in front of you. And right foot down. Let's do the other side. Lift your left knee in front. Just finding a good balance here. Feeling your weight all over the bottom of the right foot. Feeling the strength of that left hip flexor. Lifting the left knee. And start to slowly bend into the front, into the right leg, send your left leg back. Into our high lunge. And then let's twist to the right. Bring the right hand to the back of the thigh, left arm reach up and over. twist, palms together at the center of your chest. Come back into standing with the left knee raised. Then left foot down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Then palms down, step back into plank. And let's bring the knees down. Swing your legs out in front. And lightly holding behind the knees, let's slowly curl back down. One vertebra at a time, coming to the mat. Keep your left leg straight, pull your right knee, pull your right leg in, and see if you can straighten that right leg. If you can start pulling that right leg in towards you. You can maybe grab the back of the calf, pointing through the toes. Now let's point through the left toes and lift the left leg a few inches off the floor, just hovering that left leg. And now take a breath. Exhale, stomach in. Bring your forehead towards your knee. Holding here using your abdominal strength. Make sure you can still breathe comfortably. And slowly release, right leg down. Let's bring the left leg in. Bend or straighten that left leg. Start to pull that left leg in. Just feeling a nice stretch on the back of the left leg. Now let's point the right toes, lift the right leg a few inches off the floor, making sure your quad is completely engaged, legs straight. Take a breath, exhale, stomach in, and curl your forehead towards your knee. And release, left leg down. Now let's end with bridge pose. So feet together, feet hip width apart, knees bent. If you reach your fingertips back, you should be able to just touch the back of your heels. Now tuck your shoulder blades underneath, and let's lift the hips, reach the tailbone forward. Press into your feet. Breaths here, keep squeezing. And then slowly lower the hips. Let's bring the legs out long, arms by your sides. Tuck your shoulder blades underneath. Nice deep breath, and exhale, let everything relax onto your mat. Feel your energy coursing all through your body. All the areas you've opened up in the last half hour. mind is wandering, come back to your body. Use your breath to help you relax. Exhale and release any tension. Start to deepen your breath. Your fingers on toes, hands and feet, arms and legs. If you'd like, bring your arms over your head for a full body stretch. You can turn onto your side to push up from there or roll on your spine back to